Pathbook is the intelligent tool for website lead generation. With increasing online competition, over 98% of website visitors don't convert. The ability to successfully show your value proposition and support visitors in their buying journey separates you from the competition online. Pathbook qualifies and converts leads on your website by figuring out where they are and influencing them in key decision moments with relevant micro experiences like case studies, intro videos, and much more. Stay relevant to your visitors and increase conversions by 50%. Add Pathbook to your website in seconds, let the AI do all the work, and get access to 50% more qualified leads while you keep doing marketing and sales as usual. Check us on pathbook.com. Welcome to today's episode. Let's talk about today's guest. We have Maria Rodriguez from BellaVix, advertising manager with them. How are you doing, Maria?
Hey, Ernesto. I'm great. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for being invited.
It's great to have you on, and I'm sure our listeners are tuning in, Maria, wondering what BellaVix is all about. So in your own words, tell us a little bit more.
So basically, I would say BellaVix is a trusted marketplace partner. We have more than 20 years of experience on marketing, e-commerce, especially Amazon experience. I would say that's like our core. We are also an Amazon advertising partner verified. And we are one of the top 25 ranking companies for Amazon marketing agencies in Clutch.co. So we basically want to partner with brands that maybe are struggling to have a strong position on Amazon or that they want to be on Amazon for the first time.
Definitely. Okay, perfect. Interesting out there. And so then what would you say is that so that way our listeners can get a good understanding of BellaVix, then what would you say is that key problem that you guys like to solve for clients?
So the key problem is that Amazon is a very competitive marketplace. So when you want to enter, it's very hard. There are a lot of challenges. And even if you're an established brand already, there are a lot of challenges in keeping out your position, having a good organic rank, advertising rank as well. Depending as well on the category, there are categories that are more aggressive than others, and then you'll see the CPC for your advertising campaigns are higher, so then you need to invest more. So there's a lot of challenges trying to keep up on Amazon and trying to be profitable as well.
Okay, perfect. Great to hear that then. Now, so that way our listeners who are tuned in, how would they usually find out then about BellaVix? Is there a top client acquisition channel for you guys?
Yes, most of our clients are client referrals, but we also have a lot of acquisition channels, such as our website, BellaVix.com. And there you can find all our case studies, blogs, and success stories about our current clients. We also are present in LinkedIn, in social media.
Okay, great. And so then is there don't want to assume, right? But is there a certain vertical segment that you guys like to go for, or an ideal ICP for BellaVix?
Not really, but I realize most of our clients are from the beauty category. So it's become like a trend. I also have some clients from the pet category. And those happen to be one of the most competitive ones and aggressive in terms of advertising and organic ranking on Amazon, but mostly beauty, I would say.
Okay, interesting. All right, perfect. So then that way our listeners who are tuned in case that there is a beauty segment, you could always check them out at BellaVix.com. What role then does the website play for client acquisition, Maria?
It's very important because, as I mentioned before, you can check our case studies. We have a lot of blogs, and there you can see actually the experience of success that we have with our clients, specifically in the beauty category for those who are interested. We've seen a lot of challenges in that category. Amazon usually flags products due to certain ingredients in the formulation. We have a lot of those issues. Also, I've seen they face problems regarding resellers. So it's hard for the beauty brands to keep up the buy box because they're all resellers trying to sell, let's say, imitations. So at that part, we emphasize the importance of having brand registry, protecting your brand, and we do all the process, making sure the brand of our clients is backed up and is protected. And well, also in the advertising part, it's hard to be competitive when sometimes the cost per click is really high for generic keywords in specific products. So our role is pretty much check which long tail keywords can we use to be competitive, but yet relevant on the market and visible for customers.
Okay, interesting. And so then, is there any tools or tips that you would recommend to our listeners as far as some website lead generation?
Oh, yeah. So in the case of Amazon, it has a lot of tools. Brand analytics is excellent for checking new trends in terms of keywords, in terms of markets, new products. So Amazon itself provides a lot of useful tools that you can use to leverage your brands.
And well, let's switch gears a little bit, Maria, and let's talk about you as a leader. You being the advertising manager there for BellaVix, what's your day look like? What's your a key task that you like to focus on your day to day?
So as advertising manager, I have my team of specialists, and they're on the daily tasks of operating, doing advertising optimizations, and so on. So my daily tasks would be like checking on them, checking the reports, monitoring the main KPIs. We have a lot of clients, but they don't monitor exactly the same KPIs. It's according to their business goal. So we try to customize the reports according to their needs. And they will have specific budgets. So part of my daily work is budget management and also sharing important advertising updates with clients.
Okay, interesting. Okay. And so in your between time that you have some available time, how do you stay up to date with all the news in the marketing world as far as trends, strategies? Is there a preferred channel that you like to go with?
I like to go to a podcast. There's one I really like. It's at Spatcher. And usually I get a lot of resources from LinkedIn. I've seen a lot of news and things going on there, especially from the Ads Partner Network that we're part of. They're constantly posting new features or new programs that are on Amazon, usually in beta. So yeah, basically that's where I get all my information. And also inside the Amazon Partner Network, there's a lot of webinars and certifications that you can do. So that's also when I get all my information directly from Amazon.
Definitely. Okay, interesting. Love it. And well, let's jump into our next section then here, which is our rapid fire question rounds. Are you ready for them?
Sure.
All right. Maria, first off then is, what is the last book that you read?
It's not related to marketing at all. So sometimes when I have this free time, I like to read different genres. The last one I really, really like is Case by Isabel Wilkerson. It was mind-blowing for me. It was really good. So it's not, related to work, but it's a book like make my heart to break a little bit, but it expanded my mind so much. So I really recommend it.
All right. A great read there for our listeners. Next up then is, if there would be no boundaries in technology, what would be that one thing that you want to have fixed for your role as a marketer today?
So one of the challenges I have right now is that sometimes our clients want to have also an off-Amazon advertising strategy. So we're driving traffic to their listings through Instagram, Facebook, Google, or YouTube. And it's hard to measure and to track performance. We usually have to do that through Amazon tags. And sometimes the information doesn't match when you go directly to Google or to Amazon. So I would say like having a dashboard where you can consolidate the information of all the digital channels that you're working on and in real time, and that you can just check per channel the performance just in one place, that would be so beneficial.
Now, if there's one repetitive task that you could automate, Maria, what would that be?
One repetitive task that can take a lot, especially for our team, is a keyword research. So when you want to position your product on Amazon, we do a keyword research and make sure like we have all the relevant keywords there in the product detail page. And it takes us a lot while we do a search. And I guess if we would have like an AI driven tool that could monitor keyword trends and dynamically update, the product detail page or the campaigns, or just do a keyword selection that is accurate for the needs of that product, it would be amazing.
Okay, interesting there for somebody to listen out there to create something like that. That would be nice. And well, we are coming to the end here, but I do got to ask, right? I mean, you have a lot of experience already in the marketing world. What is that one piece of advice that you would give yourself if you were to restart your journey as a marketer today?
I believe something very important is not getting overwhelmed with the amount of metrics that you have in marketing. It's a very good thing that you can measure almost everything in digital marketing, but it's also a negative thing if you don't know what to do with those metrics. So I would say don't get overwhelmed. Metrics are important, but it's more important what you do with them, and just take decisions based on the metrics that you see. And not every business is going to want to monitor the same exact metrics. So you would need to be like wise to select the ones that are more important or relevant for your business.
Definitely. Okay, awesome. Some great advice there, not just for yourself, but for our listeners. And well, I do want to thank you, Maria, for being on today's episode. But before we do end, I do want to give you the last word. Say someone forgets everything about the interview today. What is that one thing they should remember about BellaVix?
I would say that we are just there to be your partner in case you need some help with Amazon, you want to leverage your brand with Amazon. We would be the correct partner to help you reach your business goals.
Definitely. Well, there you guys heard them. Check them out at BellaVix.com. Achieve category dominance on Amazon and Walmart. Maria, thank you so much for being on with us today. To our listeners, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm looking forward to our next episode at Pathmount Presents. Thanks a lot, Maria.
Thank you for having me.